Hello and welcome back to the workshop for another Friday show and tell. Today I'm going to be talking about a pet water fountain that we purchased a couple of years ago. It is I think a pet safe, Drinkwell, about a 2-gallon, 2.5-gallon water fountain. With big dogs, it was great having the volume of water, but the noise and the volume that it created with the trickling water just in the living room just was too much. So set out to figure out ways to reduce that sound. Now I looked at this and thought to myself that, it's a molded plastic, it has a volume of airspace underneath of it. And it almost looks like a megaphone there as it increases in size and the amount of just open air here. So how would we reduce that volume? I have seen people that have 3D printed a little trickler or a way to take that water down a slow continuous path instead of having it just fall on top of that plastic. But I also thought, what if there was a way to reduce the volume of air inside and underneath this, or diffuse it somehow with a foam? So what I came up with was just that, foam. Here it is. So what I did was I took aluminum foil, lined this volume of space, and sprayed in expanding foam into that volume. Once it cured and dried, evened it out, and then folded over the excess aluminum foil over top to fully seal it up. Now, I made sure to get the window and door foam because it expands less. It would create less pressure on the plastic to create less warping or potential breaking of the plastic. But I also wanted to keep it so that it was removable. I didn't know if this solution was going to work. So that's why I used aluminum foil, to make it not permanent. And additionally, I didn't want to spray that foam directly onto the plastic, not knowing how it would react, whether it would cause it to melt, warp, or whatever it might. So let's go ahead and test it out. I'm going to take this foam out. We will fill up the water and see how it can make a difference in volume. So it's going to fill up, and the pump's going to push the water up to the top, and it's going to trickle its way out. So not knowing how it comes across the microphone on the camera, it's considerably loud. A couple of things that we also learned was in this process of trying to figure out what works is by changing where that water hits on the cone will sometimes make a difference. So we have it hit more towards the top, it's a little less of a trickle sound. So let me go ahead and put the foam in to see how much better that sounds. I'm going to try to do this without spilling the water everywhere. Famous last one, right? Alright, we get the center plug in, and this ring. make sure I get that in there tight. I don't know, I definitely call that an improvement. Just keeping that volume down, keeping that airspace from increasing the volume of sound. What also helps is keeping this onto a rug to help also deafen that sound too. I think right now I'm getting a lot of vibration sound coming off of the pump, because as I touch it, I can hear the sound change as I'm dampening the plastic. So keeping that on a rug, keeping the vibration down. Because right now it's on the hard table. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Anyhow, thank you for joining today. I hope you enjoyed this Friday show and tell. If you want to see more videos of just little random projects around the house that I'm either working on or have completed, please press the subscribe button. If you enjoyed today's video, if you got something out of it, please hit the like button. And as always, feel free to leave comments in that section below. Thanks, and have a great day.